Assalamualaikum and hello. Welcome back to Pink Scarf with me, your host, Hanny Yusof. As promised, today we are going to meet another special guest who is going to share with us her journey and personal experience being in the business industry. She has been in the food and beverage business industry for quite a while now, and here we are at Impian Jaya Complex Kulap, where her restaurants are located. So I'm sure you are curious to find out who she is. So let's go. Puan Dona Johan currently owns 3 businesses, Nasi Talam and Banucha restaurant, as well as Dona J boutique and clothing brand. She is driven by her passion, her love of sharing, and her will to diversify the business industry in Brunei. Due to her desire in promoting Bruneian culture and authentic cuisine, Nasi Talam was born. Here, you can enjoy a celebration of Bruneian taste while being immersed in the beauty of Brunei Malay culture and heritage. For some of us, it brings a sense of nostalgia, and for others, it may be a new experience that can be shared with friends and family. I am now right in front of Nasi Talam at Impian Jaya Complex Kulap, first floor, unit F14. And we're going to meet the owner, Puan Dona Johan, who is waiting for us right inside. So I'm so excited because we might also try some of the food here. So let's go. Assalamualaikum, Puan. Thank you so much for welcoming us to your restaurant.
You're most welcome. Welcome to Nasi Talam.
Yeah, thank you. And I love the ambiance and the whole vibe and surrounding here. It's very nostalgic and reminds you so much of the Malay and Bruneian culture.
Yes.
So could you tell us how you came up with the concept of Nasi Talam?
So that's the idea. Yeah, we want people to experience the ambience, the homey feelings. Yeah. So basically, the concept of Nasi Talam is more on making people feel at home. Yeah. So they enjoy their food, but at home. But not only that, but making people feel this is what Brunei is all about. Yeah. Because most of the food, if you can see, it's more local. It's authentic Brunei. Yeah. So these are something that is unique. Yeah. So that you don't see in normal restaurants. So but how you be eating those food, if you can upgrade it to a restaurant, you see. So usually you see if you see the menu, so most of the food is served at home. So we're bringing home to the restaurants. Yes.
So I can see that on your wall here you have Brunei traditional handicrafts, the anyaman, the weaving, as well as the kain, kain sarung,
the kain sarung,
as well as the kain batik. Over there, over here as well, you have a boat table right behind me. Yeah, could you talk about the process in you coming up with all of these details in your restaurant concept?
So first of all, I look into what defines Brunei. What defines Brunei? What is Brunei? So Brunei is about heritage. Brunei is about our culture. So regardless whether it's modern or classic, it doesn't matter. But Brunei is about preserving our culture. So what is so it started off with, of course, the boat because of Kampung Air. So I said, how can I represent? So the whole thing is representation of Brunei. So how do I represent Kampung Air? So that's where the boat come about. And then next thing is how do I represent our clothes and everything. So perhaps a sarong, So sarong can be modern, it can be classic as well, So if you see the weaving and everything, so that represent what Brunei long time ago, their main activities. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I don't grow up in Kampung Air, but people in Kampung Air, that's what they do. Long time ago they do weaving and everything. So those are the things that we want the new generation to know. Yeah. The least, if they don't follow through, but the least is they know. Yeah, the knowledge is important.
Familiarize by being here at your restaurant.
Yes.
Familiarize with the surrounding as well as the food that you have here. So talking about being in Kampung Air, could you talk about how you came up with the pantaran over there? I can see that there's a pantaran where people can sit down, or in Brunei you call it duduk bersila. Sit down cross-legged and enjoy your meal with your family. I feel like other than the food is also the social aspect of togetherness. So could you explain about how you came up with that?
So basically, if you know Brunei overall, Brunei overall, the family are very close-knitted. Very close-knitted. So when they sit together, fine. When they eat out in the restaurants, they sit on the table. But bringing home to the restaurant, so I feel that it is ideal, to introduce pantaran, so that because even modern families, when you go to their houses, sometimes you tend to eat on the floor. It's more, how do I say it, more warm. So it's a warm feeling over there, and then when you sit down, it feels like, I'm sitting outside here, with the wind blow. How I wish I can open the window also, but we can open the window, but you have a feel of the breeze, and then with the view of, I think we have a Masjid Omar Ali over there.
We have Masjid Omar Ali. Now let's talk about the food. Nasi Talam. Even it is the name of
the restaurant.
Your restaurant. So could you explain to the audience who are probably unfamiliar about what Nasi Talam is?
So basically it's self-explanatory. It's nasi served in talam with the accompanied dishes. So basically Nasi Talam is whenever we serve the food, we serve it on the talam. But of course sometimes we cannot fit everything in the talam. But the idea is there. So, but what I understand long time ago, when you have wedding events and everything, it was served in talam actually. Long were the days. So I thought, maybe I should bring this back.
So talam, for the audience out there who are not sure, talam is a huge tray. A tray where you can place your dishes and side dishes on the tray, and then you can enjoy it together with family. And as Juan said just now, back then we didn't have those dome catering and whatever. It used to be served in talam, and people
share. So the concept of sharing, the concept of sharing is what we in Brunei are rich of, So Brunei is rich in culture, rich in what do you call that, bonds. So we are bonded, So this is the concept of Nasi Talam.
How about how is it different? How is it different now in Shawwal? Back then in Ramadan, so you get people, and the response is very quite overwhelming for you. Now, how is it in Shawwal? And do you also offer other kinds of services other than what you have here at the restaurant?
Okay, it's basically a rippling effect. People try our food during Ramadan, so basically they know what they like already. So during Shawwal, we receive a positive response whereby people order the tub set. So we have a tub good for 10 to 12 packs, and then we have the half tub, which is good for 4 to 6 packs. So basically, when they have a small events and everything, they like to take away the tub set. So this is like what you call it, we don't offer catering, but they order the tub sets. So different dishes. So some even order up to 5 dishes, 5 different tubs for events. So it's easy. It's like no-brainer. So it's very good.
Must be very high. And when it comes to Bruneian traditional food, actually, all kinds of various ages are actually would love to try.
Exactly.
Even myself included. My favorite would be pais, definitely. And what do we have here, Gwen?
So basically, this is again another innovative, ideas whereby it's we call it nachos keropok udang. So nachos keropok udang. So basically, instead of using Doritos, and dip it in cheese and what you call it, tomato salsa.
Sauce.
So basically we have here keropok udang, which is Brunei very proud prawn crackers, with dip with sambal talam. So, telling the youngsters, hey, Brunei also have these cool dips, okay? Yeah.
Yes,
so we have our own nachos.
Yes, definitely. This is actually one of my favorite
Yeah.
Bruneian snacks as well.
Yeah.
Even if you notice some students when they go out, when they study overseas, these are some of the prawn crackers that they bring and miss.
Yeah, so it's famous Brunei prawn crackers, yeah? So if you travel, people will ask us to bring Brunei prawn crackers. But now the difference is the dip is, our truly sambal, Brunei sambal, And mind you, the difference is our sambal, we don't use belacan. So we don't have belacan here. I am challenging the team whereby, you can make your sambal taste nice even without belacan. Yeah, but some people they love belacan. But here, we are trying to challenge ourselves. How can we make a sambal without belacan but taste good? So alhamdulillah, it works out well.
Yeah, I can smell the sambal now. It's very it smells very savory.
Okay, why don't you give it a try? Have a try.
Wow, I'm so honored that I could, get to enjoy
the Brunei nachos.
Yes.
Do you take spicy food? No, sambal is not that spicy. Is it spicy?
I love that. It is spicy. I love spicy food.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what most Bruneians.
Yeah, you're right. It's very spicy. It's savory. Is this the signature sauce that you have?
Yeah, we have sambal talam. So the sambal talam goes with almost everything. So it comes with the nasi talam as well. So nasi talam, we will have the sambal by default, and then we will have telur masin. So look at this. This is Talam 9. So we have, So it comes with the rice, So remember I was telling you about this is soup tahai.
Yes.
Soup tahai. Yeah. So we have few dishes. If you see here, so
so this is chicken.
Kuning lemak. So this is udang sambal.
Udang sambal.
Yeah, and then this is the umai bubuk. Yeah. So basically, tahai is of course Brunei. This is rebung, cangkok manis. Cangkok manis. And then we have the licking rumahan, and of course that's curry, chicken curry, and telur masin. And these two comes with talam. With the rice. The rice is free flow of rice.
Okay.
Free flow. So if you finish, you can ask for more.
Oh, so you can refill.
Yeah, you can refill for the rice,
The rice you can always refill. So this is what you call a 9...
Talam 9.
Talam 9.
So means 9 dishes. Yeah, 9 dishes plus this 3 comes with the food lah.
So this is salted egg. So does it come always?
With nasi talam, yes.
Egg.
Salted egg. Yeah.
And also the signature sauce.
Yeah, which is similar. Sambal talam. They call it sambal talam.
This is amazing. So this is what we can enjoy after this. And I bet the taste would remind you of home.
Yeah.
Especially when you grow up, eating traditional food in Brunei. This will remind you of that. It's nostalgic.
Yeah. But enjoy for kids, for new generation, of course, to them it's like, wow, this is something that we,
rarely enjoy.
Yeah, especially those growing up from overseas. So it's good. It's good for them to, So I would encourage, the new generation, the younger kids, to try it out because it's distinct flavor.
Yeah, I cannot wait to try it. So audience out there, we're going to try the food, and after this, don't go anywhere. We're going to get a little deeper with Puan Dona Johan right after this. Welcome back to Pink Scarf with me, your host, Hanny Yusof. And we're still here with our special guest, Puan Dona Johan, the owner of Nasi Talam and Banucha. Thank you so much, Puan, for spending your time with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me as well, Hanny.
Alhamdulillah. So, now that we're here up close and personal, we would like to know about your journey. How did you first start getting into the business industry?
How it all started, I was well, my passion in cooking, for example, so that drives me, so I love cooking, and I thought, every time I come back from work, I cook, and then but you can't cook that much, you only have how many people at home. So I thought that, perhaps to realize this passion of mine, perhaps I should consider looking at how best to expand it further. So I thought, okay, maybe I should look out for potential restaurant. But of course, opportunity struck. Back in 2018, when someone was letting go of the restaurant. So I thought, maybe this is my chance. Maybe this is my opportunity. Though I was still working, job was demanding, of course. But I thought, if I don't do it now, I won't do it. So there I was. I took over Banucha at the mall, rebranded it way back in 2018, rebranded it, and then onboarded two of my ex-staff, my staff, who wanted to learn as well. So that also, wow, I said, I not only I get to pursue my dream, but at the same time, I also I also can groom, people to be on board with me. So I thought maybe it's a time to start opening the second one. Look at the possibility of a second branch. So I did again. I braved myself. So I did in 2019, I think. 2020. December. So that's when I started. But how the second branch came about was because it was COVID, the first wave, into 2020. So I spent more time at home with the boys, with my kids, and there I spent more time cooking as well. So then I feel that maybe I should consider do this full time. Should consider being a full-time entrepreneur and start my exit plan for in the corporate world. So I thought, okay, Banucha 2 is done. Next is, of course, the Nasi Talam. So the concept of Nasi Talam is rather unique. It's 100% local. It's 100%, from the chef to the front line. So they're all local, 100%.
People from outside enjoying authentic Bruneian food that you offer there at Nasi Talam. Because before this is quite difficult to find 100% authentic Bruneian food and 100% Bruneian stuff as well. So basically it's something, it's pride of the nation, I must say, So it's something that when you have visitors from outside, you can simply say, I can bring you to the Brunei, authentic. People will look out for that, But before, yes, there is, but, of course, it doesn't feel like Brunei. Even the ambience in Nasi Talam, it's like we try to match it as close as to Brunei, what we remember when we visited our, grandparents' house long time ago, you see? So the feel, the music, so everything, So there's like Bruneian culture and identity embedded in your business. For sure, there were challenges that you faced, especially when you actually started off being in the corporate world to the business and food and beverage industry. So we are wondering, what were the sort of challenges that you faced and what have you learned along the way?
Of course, one of the biggest challenge was, of course, time, As you said, time. Juggling between, when I first started Banucha, 2018, that was the toughest of them all because I was in the verge of, I was on corporate, I was in the management position. So the demand of work, and I have to look after a team of, God knows, 50 people, at work.
All right, so it was challenging at first, but then after you get used to it,
it's rewarding.
Yeah, it becomes something that is rewarding. Now, finally, what is your advice for the audience out there, especially those who want to get started, into business?
Well, my advice would be keep yourself in a state of, health, spiritually, physically, in whatever you do. No matter how busy you are, no matter how stressed you are, remember if you keep yourself, your mind healthy, I think you can do the impossible, you see. So basically, and don't forget to take vacation once in a while. When things get unbearable, take a step back, take a vacation. Vacation doesn't mean you fly off, but vacation means vacation from thinking too much, just close your eyes and chill for a bit. And then vacation from, of course, the kids, Once in a while, it's okay. It's okay to leave them for a bit, but you have to go back to you also. So just remember yourself also.
Determination, passion, and self-care. Those are the 3 key ingredients in helping you achieve your desired goals and be consistent. Embrace the ability within you. That is the message that Puan Dona Johan would like to share to all of us. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today and sharing with us your beautiful journey.
My pleasure, Hanny. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Right, so I'm sure that all of you out there are inspired by all the special guests that we have invited to this show today. Thank you so much for watching Pink Scarf. I'm your host, Hanny Yusof. Assalamualaikum, and we would like to wish you Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri, Maaf Zahir Batin.